Second that you start to be a little jealous and you start to contemplate why it's not me. That's when God pushes
the blessings away.
That's when God pushes away. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you already know what it is, what's going on. You already know it's your host, Westside Capo. Follow me on Instagram at westside.capo. You know what I'm saying? I want to say appreciation to everybody out here that's been holding it down, watching the shows, commenting, sharing, liking every episode that we've been having on YouTube. I appreciate that. Lately, I'm not going to hold you. Right now, we've been away for about, I'm going to say a week or two, just primarily because we've been just taking care of different type of businesses. We had one of a Stop the Violence marches that we did on Father's Day. Shout out to Mice on that. He definitely took the lead on that. We participated on that. So that was a dope. And with just a bunch of other things. Right now we got a super special show for you guys. We got somebody here. You know, he's about to put us onto a lot of gems, a lot of money in the building today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And he go by the name of Tone from Platinus. From Planet Profits out here. Shout out to the guys.
Sir.
Pulled up. He's about to just put onto a whole lot of things, man. Welcome to the show, my brother.
How you doing? I appreciate you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother.
All right. So, let the people know who you are. What do you do? What makes you so special, and why are you here today?
What up, world? My name is Tone. So I trade stock options. And, you know, I do some affiliate marketing, mentorships, and coaching. I have a ton of programs, and I just been helping, impacting as many people as possible, allowing them to make money or take money and just become super successful in whatever that they choose to be successful in. But mostly we specialize in stock options and you know, life coaching.
Fire. So with that being said, I mean, this natural ability of wanting to help, like where's that actually stem from? Like I honestly, I know you from mostly IG, and everything you post is straight money, Facts. Big profits. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tony out here doing it.
Yes, sir.
Big profits, and it's just overall. I see that. Like I see exactly what you mentioned. There's a lot of coaching, a lot of trying to develop other people around you. So like, where you get that from? Like, where's that stem from?
It stems from the Bible. So you know, just real quick. Not to be too religious, because I wasn't a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. But in the Bible, when Jesus came, right, he did not come for money, right? He came to impact as many people as possible. He was able to impact and create, you know, a religion, and people still follow him to this day. And they don't talk about how much money he had. They talked about how many people he was able to impact. So getting that from the Bible was impactful for me.
Right. So it was like looking into like, all right, so just as a metaphor, just like just everything behind it was like, you know what, let me make an impact in people's lives, let me inspire others.
Yeah, so real quick, bro, just to let you know, my real name is Jesus. So I was I had a lot of free time, so I just started just going through different things, and son told me like, yo, just read the Bible. That could be like kind of like your like documentary, or that could be like something that you can relate to a lot, you know, and you guys already share the same name, so just like find like your deeper root, and that's kind of what I did.
Fire. So tell me, walk me through how you even got started. Did you get started with option trading? What was your first? Talk to me about your first grind. Like you seem very very ambitious, very motivating. Like what was your first grind? What got you to the spirit?
So everything stems from me failing, right? Like I tried rap, I tried selling T-shirts, I tried literally anything there is, right? And I wasn't successful in those things, and you know, I was able to, you know, generate clout. I was able to, you know, have people follow me. And for me, it was like that. Like I told you, it was about the impact. So if I was able to grab fans and rap or have sellout T-shirts, right? For me, it was just like, all right, people rock with you, bro. No matter what you do, they're going to rock with you. So I was at Enterprise, and I ended up getting laid off at Enterprise due to the pandemic. And when I got laid off during the pandemic, I kind of like just had to figure it out. And me sitting on the bed, I was just contemplating how I can make money. And it was like, I jump on YouTube. You know, everybody go to YouTube. I go to YouTube, and it's like, all right, you can jump into real estate. You can create your own business, or you can do stocks, right? They had like a whole bunch of wholesaling. I feel like that was gonna be time consuming. I didn't really understand real estate. And then it was the creating my own business. So I was like, all right, I'll create my own business, but what the hell am I gonna sell? Because I don't have anything to sell, right? And then it was like, all right, learn about stocks. So then I went into that.
So real quick, so all this is based from have like the lack of job security, correct?
Correct.
So, and that's big to say right there, because right now we in a recession. So right now everything he's telling you could be happening today and tomorrow. It could happen. It could happen any single day. Because
I'm a hard worker, bro. Like when I was an employee,
9 to 5,
bro, I was there every day. I was early. You know what I'm saying? I was dressing sharp. You know what I'm saying? I was performing at the highest level. You know what I mean? Like for me to have gotten laid off, it was really like personal. It came from the person that fired me. We kind of didn't see eye to eye. He was a very spiteful person, and I'm guessing that I was one of the first people he wanted to let go. You know what I'm saying? And I literally like the people that are in, and not to sound like no hater, but the dudes that are like right now that they're somebody in enterprise, bro, they suck. They always sucked. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't rocking. They wasn't better than me, but it was a personal. I ended up getting clipped, whatever. And when I got clipped, you know, luckily I was already dabbing into the market. You know what I'm saying? I just cultivated the business.
Fire. So what that tells me right there is, and and people could attest to this. I tell people this all the time. If you have a 9 to 5, make sure that you get a side hustle with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like he just mentioned, simple situation. Somebody was not messing with him.
Yep.
And
got me clipped.
Got him clipped.
Got me clipped.
Made a decision, or had power to make a decision to get him clipped, to stop his money, or thought, right? Yeah. Thought he could stop his money, but guess what? Nah, you couldn't. My man just got onto it. So I commend you for that. Never stop. All you did was take your work ethic that you already had inside of work and apply it to yourself, really, because it's all, you know, pouring it back to yourself,
right?
Which is love.
But real quick, you know, one income is close to none, right? So you want to make sure you have multiple streams of income.
Hold on, say that one more time. Hold on.
One income is close to none.
One income is close to none.
So you want to make sure you got multiple streams of income.
100%. And can you just quickly explain why is that? Like I know we touched little bases on it, but why do you feel like that's the case?
You can't work your way into wealth, right? So in order for you to become wealthy, or in order for you to have, you know, the lifestyle that you choose, you have to have multiple streams of money coming into your pocket, so that if you do get fired, it's okay, because this is going to cover that, right? Or that other stream is going to cover that, right? So for any expense that you guys have, you're gonna want a stream of income to cover that expense.
100%. Let me drop a bone on that. Yo, let me tell y'all, this is the first financial literacy episode that we have on We the West podcast. Let me tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all this. I'm hype about this one. Like we really talk. I mean, yo, shout out to everybody else that's been on the episode. That's for sure, 100%. It's just in that aspect, we talking a lot of creative stuff, and this one we talking a lot of business. And this is everyday business.
Shout out Bo.
Shout out to Bo Muggs. You know what I'm saying? Good friends of the show.
Yes, sir.
So the reason I say this is so important to me is because every single day, and even when I was working, I was already preaching to everybody, like, don't let this be your only hustle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was big on that. You know what I mean? Because any simple situation, you know what I mean? I granted, I wasn't the type that was happy on a 9 to 5. I always wanted to work for myself, and I always make things moving for myself.
I like that.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, even being a 9 to 5, I always make sure that I encourage that in others, because it's important. You know what I mean? If that's the type of time you move in, you want to let them know that, you know, that 9 to 5 doesn't make them who they are. You know what I mean? You can make more money than this, and at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna pay you like you pay yourself.
Correct.
Right, all right. You know what I'm saying? Correct. And I could tell that off their energy. Like, nobody pays you like you pay. Nobody paid you like you paid yourself. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you.
But just real quick, a 9 to 5 is needed, right? So a 9 to 5, what that helped me to do was it helped me to find out what skills that I'm actually good at, right? It helped me to identify how a business is ran, and it helps me identify what to do and what not to do, because you're gonna have some coworkers that suck at their job, right? So you're gonna look for what not to do in your business, and then you're gonna apply all those things when you start to cultivate your business. So for me, it was you need that 9 to 5. You need to find out how these multi-million and billion-dollar industries are ran, and then start to apply it into your own business so that you can become successful. Because just because you start a business doesn't mean it's going to be successful, right? People don't know how to sell. People don't know how to, provide great customer service. So a lot of businesses fail because they suck with, running a business. So if you're not a good employee, then you're most likely not going to be a good business owner. You have to be able to be a good employee.
It's a lot more responsibilities.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of more responsibility, a lot of things to run. And it's like, I've always been a manager, so I've always been in business management. So I've always been somewhat good at managing business. Right. So everything I learned at 9 to 5, I always, like you said, integrated into my own personal businesses. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was being able to thrive. But like he said, that was big key.
Just to jump in real quick, my fault, brother. But so there's always two different type of people, right? There's a visionary and there's an integrator, right? The integrator is the person that deals mostly with management, and then the visionary is the person that deals with big ideas and conflict resolution. So you need those two people in your business to become a multi-millionaire or industry, or to grow your business. You need those two type of people, because you can't do both the visionary and be the integrator as well, right? So you need to find out. Maybe that might be your brother, right? But I got a test that I could show you guys on you and your brother, which one can be the integrator and the visionary. But you need those two things.
You have a test that you give? That's fire.
A test. Hell yeah. You need that. And I got that from a book called Rocket Fuel. So if you guys are interested in understanding why it's important.
That's fire. That's fire. So you did all this. Yeah. They it was an unfortunate event at Enterprise.
Enterprise.
We're not gonna shut them out. Right. So you took it upon yourself. You decided like you wanted to go the business route, and then what was your first business from that point?
It was stock options. I jumped into stock options, and then I cultivated my business behind it.
Fire. So how'd you learn stock options? And what is stock options? Let's start there, because I think I've been doing stock options for, I think, since the pandemic too. Yeah. I just when I started looking at it, and before that I didn't know nothing about it. So I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't know no clue.
So just real quick, bro, it's literally renting 100 shares of a company, right? And you have a selected time frame to have the rights, but not the obligation to that company, right? So like, let's say Amazon, you could rent Amazon for the day. But it's mostly like weekly contracts, right? So you're gonna rent Amazon from Monday to Friday, right? And you get 100 shares depending on how many contracts you purchase. So each one contract is worth 100 shares of the company. So the stock goes up $1. What happens? You make $100, right? Because you have 100 shares, right? So obviously, the more contracts that you have, the more money that you can make, right? So it's super, super lucrative, and you can do it in a fast time frame, right? So I'll give you an example. Today I made like $7,000, right? How did I make $7,000 today?
Crazy. Hold on. We're not gonna go past that. Hold on. My boy just say he made 7 bets before he got here. Today?
Way before, from like
in the morning.
Yeah, market opens at 9:30, so like right before 11 a.m. I was already done trading.
Listen, yo, pay attention. My man is talking. So
it's super important to understand that you don't have to exchange time for money. Right, but when you start to just understand that your mindset and your skill set is what's gonna actually change your life, right? And that's what happened for me.
Wow, yo, you just dropped crazy bombs. I mean, that was crazy. All right, so trading, you just explained to us what like a little run around of what
quick run through. Yep.
What trading options is. Yep. Now, how can it become lucrative? Like, how do we get to that level where we're making $7,000? Like, is that a easy process, a hard process, a learning process? Like, how's that?
It's definitely a difficult process. So I always say that, they utilize stock options as a get rich quick scheme, and it's actually not. It's actually a get rich slow scheme, right? And you don't want to, go full port, meaning you don't put a lot of money into it, because it can backfire, right? And I've lost a lot of money in my beginner stages, thinking that, Tesla was going to make me a millionaire. You know what I mean? But when you're trading, you want to understand that the small wins, right? And I call them the base hits, right? Because when the bases are loaded, what happens? You start to generate more runs, right? 100%. As long as people keep getting them base hits. So that's kind of like how I do it. I get a ton of base hits. You know what I'm saying? And today the market was just super volatile. It was in our direction. It was a bear market, and we were just able to capitalize.
Fire. Kudos to that. That's fire. That's fire. I say that because, you know what I mean? 9-to-5ers, you guys have the cushion of, you know what I mean, that 9-to-5, that paycheck that comes in every single week, you know what I mean? But when you have your money invested, and especially invested in the stock market, invested in option trading, where your money has to make money, I don't think people understand the pressures that comes behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make money today because there's nobody else supporting you. Like, there is no undercushion behind it. So that's fire. You know what I'm saying? The way that you could actually put these plays together to make that amount of money today to feed your family, that's beautiful, bro. That's fire too.
Good looking, brother.
You know what I'm saying? So talk to me more about so that was option trading. You mentioned something about you also offer mentorship. Do you offer mentorship for the option trading as well?
Yeah, I do mentorship for options trading. And it's just overall life coaching mentorship. Just to, change people's mindset, get people to understand that life is not just one dimensional. Right, like, we're just not here to wake up and go to work. Like, there's other avenues to create happiness, and to let you know, like, money doesn't create happiness for you, right? And as much as we think it does, it doesn't, right? Because there's not enough money in your pocket unless you're like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, right? But there's not enough money in your pocket and my pocket to make myself happy, my girl happy, my daughter happy, my baby mother happy,
and keep them happy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Like, my daughter's gonna be happy when she get that toy, but then what about when she can't get that toy? Right? And then everyone is gonna be happy until you can't do something. So the money is a temporary fix, but it's not the only fix, and I teach that in my mentorship.
Fire. So speak about this mentorship. How can someone watching this get down with you? More intensively, what other topics do you cover? Do you cover other topics besides option trading?
Yeah, of course, absolutely. We do like affiliate marketing. We do like side hustles. We show you how to cultivate courses, create ebooks. It's a create.
I'm about to get down, y'all.
Digital marketing. Yeah,
we teach a ton of things. That's fire, because to me it's giving you all type of like a round shape of how to get money. Dozens type of way, right? Like it's
not one way to bake a cake, bro.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to be able to learn in order to earn. You know what I mean?
Learn before what? What was that?
That
sounded like a T-shirt, y'all. Hold on, what was that?
Learn before you earn.
Learn before you earn. Where'd you got that from? I feel like that was fire.
That was in a book. My man Jim Rohn.
Fire. Shout out to Jim Rohn. Yo. You definitely, like, I mean, everything that I've done up to this point has been from learning. Like, it has been from watching somebody like yourself, another entrepreneur doing their thing, and just following their movement. And just, a lot of products that yourself, mentors, have to offer, because you guys are doing it firsthand, to me it's been 100% worth it. It's been like going to college, just paying for your courses just through the mentorship. And then even college, you don't even have a mentor after. You know what I'm saying? So it's obviously adds more value to what your product is. You know what I'm saying? When you have a mentorship, when you have an ebook, I feel like, this is where the direction of education is kind of headed. You know what I'm saying? Less so college, because the college is not even giving you these gems. You know what I mean?
I think that everybody in the world needs an ebook. I think that everybody in the world needs a course. I think, there's a lot of people that are super good at something and they don't know how to monetize. And the easiest way to monetize is by creating those digital products, right? Like, if you do lashes or you do hair, I don't know how to do lashes or hair, right?
Right.
So if I'm like, damn, I want to know how to comb my daughter's hair, right? And this is one of my ideas that I thought about, right?
Right.
I was thinking about there should be a way for a guy to literally comb his daughter's hair. I literally give my daughter to my mom or to my sister, right? I don't know how to comb it.
As a dad.
Right? So I need, if I could figure out how I could do all these hairstyles on my daughter, and I could take pictures so she could look nice, because I'd be scared to take pictures sometimes. I'm like, damn, I don't know what to do with your hair. I'm going to be real with you, right?
Yeah, I know mad dads going through this right now. That's a fact.
That's how you monetize, though. If somebody say, yo, look, this is going to be for dads, what's the niche, right? Well, who's the target audience? You just
the dads that struggle with the daughters.
You just created a business, and
Boom.
that's what I teach people how to do. I talk to people. I find out, all right, what you good at, kind of boom, and then we cultivate the business behind that. I'll show you how to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Fire. So shout out to that. Definitely cool. That's fire. Because he's not reinventing the wheel. He's using your resource that you have right now and just figure out creative ways to monetize it and to make yourself, put yourself more out there. That's fire. So moving forward, how can we? What's the next steps? Like, how do you teach this? Like, what kind of format do you put it into so it's more relatable to like the regular 9-to-5ers, the ones that literally don't have no financial sense?
So that's the source, right? You would come into my Zero to Hero program, and I would literally just walk you through 8 days of becoming a trader. So I take you from a zero to a hero, from level A to level Z, and I just make you better. You start to understand the terminology. You start to see the things that I see. You know, I offer a mentorship that's $5,000, and with that mentorship, I literally give you 20 days of my life, and I just show you how to just be great. You know, so it just works in different ways. Everybody's different. But as far as the course is concerned, it is not pre-recorded like most people's courses. I'm the instructor, and I walk you through so that you can have these questions and you can ask them, and someone can give you an answer in real time.
Fine. So, do you also do day trading?
Yeah. So day trading and stock options.
Day trading. Yeah. So, what is the difference between day trading? Is the same as option trading?
Yes.
All right. I think day trading just would be like the professional term for it.
Yeah.
Just a day trader.
Yeah.
So is it 100% legit, right? 100% legal.
Legal all day.
All right.
Unless you do insider trading, that's when it's illegal.
All right. So you 100% legal. Can anybody do this? Or they have to obviously learn.
18 and above, really.
18 and above. So walk me through how is it that you can make money? Because you mentioned that we could buy contracts and we could rent it, and that was a very interesting term that you used.
Yeah.
Renting stock.
Right. Yeah.
Renting stock shares for a week or so, or whatever case may be, whatever the contract is for, and seeing if you could even if it goes up, you just holding on to them. If it goes up, you making money. If it goes down,
you can make it either way. So on the up and on the down.
Which a up is called a call, right?
A call, and a down is called a put. Correct. Yeah.
Fire. So then, when you holding on to when you renting these contracts, let's say you have Apple and you have 500 contracts. So you have five contracts? You
can't have 500 contracts.
No, 5 contracts.
5 contracts.
And
you got 500 shares. Correct.
Got it. So you have 5 contracts. How do you know if it's due to go up or go down, so you can actually profit or
Hey, that's why we teach it, man. You got to take the class.
Got you. All right, so
it's charts. So I can't really show you how to do it right here, but there's going to be critical levels. There's key levels that you can figure out. There's going to be like type of trading patterns. You might see a head and shoulders. You might see a bear flag or a bull flag. It all depends, right? But the thing is that we teach you how to identify these patterns, and then we show you how we execute and how we make money utilizing these same patterns that we teach. So we just give you the source. You know what I'm saying? The things that we've learned. You're paying for experience. You're paying for knowledge. You're paying to become a better trader. And you can learn all these things on YouTube or on Google, but you're not going to get the real life instructor. You're not going to get the real life mentorship. So that's why we offer the course, so that people can
get that step by step.
They can get the source. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So how do you guys actually give plays off as well? Do you guys work in groups together?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we give plays. Me and my brother Carl, and we do it via Discord. So if you join our Discord, we help you guys make money every single day. We're normally done trading by 11 a.m. And everyone is majority of my Discord is profitable.
Fire. So then, so we still all right. So the Discord's going on.
Yep.
So talk to me about, because you mentioned a little something about affiliate marketing. This is something that you teach also in the course.
Yeah.
How is that? What is that, and how is that profitable?
All right. So affiliate marketing is basically someone owns a company. You don't own the company, right? You're not. You're an affiliate of the company, meaning that you would sell a product. Or you would get business for that company, and they will pay you a fee, right? So it's kind of like a finder's fee if you're like in real estate or something. But it's basically you getting paid from not owning the company, but providing clientele or selling a product.
So basically, if you have a product, let's say an iPad or something, right, and you have an affiliate marketing that could get you some type of finder's fee for for iPad from Apple, whatever it case to be, you'll get paid for anybody that buys it through you, right?
Correct. Yep, absolutely.
So how is that? How can you make money off that? Like,
what do you mean?
On a grand scale, like how do you make enough money on that alone? Like, what are the best ways to make money off affiliate marketing?
So the best ways to make money on affiliate marketing is literally finding a company that you resonate with, and
naturally,
right? So for me, it was Pocket Options at the time, right? So Pocket Options was basically like a forex type of trading, right? It was you didn't buy contracts, but you like traded based on time, right? So it was like you had to make money in a specific time period, like today. You know, so you could put like 15 minutes, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, right? But I resonated with trading. So what I did, I was like, yo, listen, I got this free Pocket Options class. Sign up with this link, right? Everybody signs up with the link. Pocket Options pays me for per deposit. So if like you put up like 1,000, they're going to pay me like 200, 300. You know what I'm saying? So I was making a bag. I made like 20 grand on Pocket Options. You know what I'm saying? Just getting people
affiliate
to sign
marketing.
Up. Affiliate. This is free money. I ain't have to do nothing but show you about Pocket Options and teach you how to trade it.
And this was already a product that you was naturally using, right?
Nah, I wasn't naturally using it. I just found out about it, and I was like, see, the thing about me is that I dissect shit, right? So I seen Forex was making a killing. I didn't want to join Forex. So I said, all right, what are the programs that Forex are providing? One of the things is Pocket Options. So I seen Pocket Options, like, I bet. Let me see if they got an affiliate marketing. They had affiliate marketing. I created an affiliate account. And then I started telling my team, like, yo, look, we're going to start doing this. And then since I already had the clout and I already had everything, people just did it. And I told them for free, right? And it took a bit of my time, but I made $20K off of it. So even though people
not even thinking about,
right, people didn't pay me directly, but they were paying me via signing up on my link, and I made a lot of money doing it. So
fire.
I just recommend it. That's
hot. And I say that because that's also that little bit as a podcast and a podcast host. That's something I've also been trying to get better at.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find more affiliate
ClickBank.
Programs and things like that.
ClickBank is the source.
ClickBank. Heard
you. Gotta go to ClickBank.
Heard. So all right. So you got that going on. Your what is it? Your option trading.
Yeah.
So tell me more about what you got going on as far as like what else you got going on? Because I feel like so much what you got going on. Because you was explaining to me earlier about the way that you mentoring people and you actually give these different avenues on a certain play. You know what I'm saying? So how is it?
Oh, like run a play?
No, but you was mentioning about what you was saying about just different plays. Like you was just mentioning about how you could give people different ideas on how to create revenue off the same idea.
Oh, okay. So that's called one boat, multiple streams.
So is that something you teach also on your mentorship?
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. So what I do is one boat, multiple streams. Is I show people how to make money doing the one thing that they do.
Can you give him an example? Because when you was explaining this to me, it was such mind blowing that people got to know this. This is crazy.
Yeah. So like, all right, bet. If you're trading stocks, right, you're in options trading, obviously you're going to purchase shares of a company. So you're going to get paid through shares. Then you're going to get paid through stock options. Then you're going to get paid through dividends, right? Then you're going to get paid through teaching a course. Then you're going to get paid for having a Discord, right? So that's 5 ways that I just showed you how to make money via just doing stocks, right? And then we didn't even talk about creating an ebook. We didn't talk about pre-recording the course.
And you said you've done this before. You've done an ebook.
Absolutely.
You've been successful at it.
Absolutely. I made 50 grand on the ebook.
And what was the ebook about? And how did you promote it?
So it was, I promoted it on Instagram, put a couple ads out there, and just word of mouth, just letting everybody know. And like I said, when you already have that, this person does this, right? Then people are going to just continue to promote for you.
Exactly.
Right? So
word of mouth.
I always tell people you want to be specialized, right? You want to have a specialization in whatever it is that you do, right? So I remember back then when it was rap, right? They'd be like, "Oh, my man's rap," right? I remember when I was coming up, my man was telling me, "Oh, you gotta do a song with A-Boogie. You gotta do a song with A-Boogie." Man, my man Morenito. He's like, "You gotta do a song with A-Boogie. He's popping. He's about to," right? But A-Boogie specialized himself. Right, like he don't just rap, he do some other singing type of shit. And if you want to make a song about that's the nigga to go to because he make real good songs. Right. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, dude ends up blowing up. You got what I mean? And it's because he specialized in a specific area, and at the right time.
Fire, just having a conversation with you and like just the way you unlock like all these little ways to get money, and like, it seems effortless, honestly. Like
it's money, is literally money and everything, right? Like,
yeah,
it's I can't explain it. Like I told you, right, with the funnels, right? Like when, all right, you got an iPhone.
Yes.
Do you?
Of course.
When you go to Apple Store, right? Don't they sell you shit that you need to get with the phone? Don't they sell you a protector, a screen, you got cover, fucking warranty? Oh, you want a protection, right? They selling you mad shit. They putting you through a funnel and they upset. You gotta buy the product. So when they sell you the product, they got one product. That's one bolt, right? And then multiple streams. You got a screen protector. You got a protector for the phone. Then you got a warranty protection, right? They just start selling you upgrades to the shit. You want some AirPods? We got some AirPods. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sell a product. And the thing about us as people is we don't know how to sell a product. So when I started to, like I said, I dissect shit. When I started dissecting how our companies, doing these things, I started saying, all right, bet when I got a course, I got a course. You got to sign up to my course. All right, now you got to get my ebook. Right, I'm gonna have a one-on-one mentorship for you. I'm also gonna go ahead and have other mentors there. So if you want to sign up with those mentors, right, and then I'm gonna have like a study sheet. Right, because everybody needs a study sheet. You're gonna be taking an exam and shit, right? So you're gonna need. So now I'm just selling you multiple products. I just showed you 4 or 5 products.
Providing value out
That's
here.
how you do it.
Providing value. That's fire. Simple too. Yo,
that's how you make money.
The plays that my man Tone is giving you is just simple stuff. Like, and to be honest, not everybody got it. Like, not everybody. Like he mentioned, everybody could get into business, but not everybody's good at business. A lot of people leave a lot of money on the table.
You got to pay me, right? Kevin Hart charged a movie company about $3 million so he can promote it on his gram. Because he said that's not a part of his shit. I'm in your movie, but I don't got to put that on my Instagram. I'm in the movie. He charged them an extra $3 million.
He was in the movie?
He was in the movie. And he charged them $3 million to repost it.
That means in the contracts they never put that advertisement must have been part of it.
He's an actor. Why you got to advertise for them for? He's in a movie.
Nah, usually it's part of the contract.
They casted him to be there. He don't gotta he don't gotta put that there. It's kind of like, oh, if you want to make extra money, you got some royalties, you might promote it. But if he already made $10 million to show up, he good. I don't need no royalties. I'm straight. I made 10 mil, right? But
everything else is extra.
On the back end, they were like, all right, you gotta post it on your gram. He's like, hey, I'm a business. That's gonna run you for $3 million. And guess what they did?
They paid up.
You know what I'm saying? This is what anybody could be in business. You know what I'm saying? That gotta be something that you do in order to make more money.
That's fire. That's fire. Nah, your mind, you definitely have a unique mindset.
Thank you, bro.
Definitely got a unique mindset. So what's the future entails for you? Like what else do you have? What else can we what else can we expect from you?
So right now I just told you I'm starting to work on my own podcast called The Entrepreneurship. I'm looking to, create something called ETG. It's a elite trading group. So we're gonna have like a bunch of different traders. I'm also gonna create a system where you can like find out how to chart, but at a high level. I can't find that. So the things that I can't find on social media or the things that I can't find on Google, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna create my own shit. You know what I mean? Because I know if I'm looking for it, everybody else looking for it, and I can't find it. Everything is kind of like beginner based, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm not a beginner. I'm a fucking stud at this, but I want to be the GOAT at this, right? How do I become the GOAT? They're charging me $50,000, $100,000. I'm not paying that, right? I mean, I pay for mentorship. I pay $5,000. I pay $10,000, but I'm not paying $50,000. I could do something else with $50,000 and make more money, right? So I go as far as $10,000 for my mentorships that I purchased. I purchased a ton of mentorships. I've learned a lot. That's how I've gotten better, right? Through multiple coaches. But at the same time, I'm starting to be aware that, if I can put together all these different things, I can make more money. And that's kind of what I decided to do. So right now I'm just working on creating funnels for them.
Fire. So so let's go through some quick scenarios, because you seem so good at this.
Nah, good luck.
You seem so good at how to just make like natural money just kind of like disappear. So let's say off the top of my head, like I'm just really going off the top of my head. Yeah. Let's say somebody that's doing photography, right? Okay. Let's say, because I'm always in the creative field. Let's say somebody doing photography wants to, they can't make ends meet, right? They don't have the biggest clientele with photography. They still, somewhat new. What do you suggest? You're a person that offers mentorship. You're a person that offers coaching, business coaching. What do you suggest as a business coach? That's a little glimpse.
For a photographer, what they will have to do is grow their social media, right? Because for photography, it's going to be based on volume. So you're going to have to grow your social media. What you would want to do is you want to go out there, depending on how much time you have, because you need the time, right? So in order to grow, you're going to want to do free photography for people, just random strangers. You want to blow that social media up, right? So you want to go and do as many things as possible. Hey, can I do a quick photography of photography of you real quick? Boom. So you're getting different people. Uploading it to your Instagram, right? You're contacting, D-level or E-level celebrities, people that just popping on Instagram, those funny people. You popping up to their events and you're like, yo, can I be your cameraman? I want to shoot for you. Can I shoot some, some pieces for you, all for free, right? Because when you're in the beginning stages, you're going to have to be, doing everything for free because you're trying to build a catalog, right? And then afterwards, then you're gonna start to create your own course, right, to show people how you did it. Because the thing about it is creating the journey.
I think that's the step that people skip.
Yeah, and that
was tough.
That's where the money is.
That was tough. Hold on, and there's more. More. Go ahead.
Definitely, but that's where the money is. So you wanna walk people through your journey. Right? Tell people, hey, this is how I did it. So you want to do it in a video format, and then guess what, guys? There's people that don't watch videos. Guess what they read? Books. So you're going to put that same thing, you're going to format it into an ebook. So now you just created two products. So you created one for the video, the people that only watch videos, and then you created an ebook for the people that like to read books, right? And that's all taking a train, taking a bus, right? Boom. So you got those two things set up. Now you got two sources of income for being a photographer, right? Not including that the more people that like your stuff are going to book you more. So now you're booked more, right? Yeah. Boom. There's another way that you can do it. You can specialize in weddings. You can literally, this is what I would do, right? If I would go to where they sell wedding dresses at, and I would just hang out there, and everybody that walks in, I would say, yo, can I take a photo shoot of you while you're trying on a dress? Bro, I would do that all day. That would take all of my time. But guess what? I just specialize in wedding dresses. They're going to love the photos. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to book me for their wedding. I know they got money because they buying a dress. I know that they're going to need a photographer, right? So it's just little shit like that can help you, boom, take it to the next level.
Boom. Fire. Literally, I know if somebody's gonna be watching this episode like, yo, he just blew my motherfucking mind.
And that's not scripted. I want y'all to understand.
I just made this shit. I just said, yo, photographer right now. I feel like I could say something else. Son got it too. That's fire.
But that's why I told you. So that's what we're gonna do on the podcast is run a play. That's kind of like running a play. Like that.
100%. That's exactly what 100%. So my man Toe got a new podcast coming out soon. I mean, I don't know how soon, but he got a podcast coming.
Make sure. I thought about it yesterday.
Oh, fine. Yo, that's how inventions are born, right?
No cap.
So he got a new podcast coming out. Literally, we was having conversations off camera, and he was just literally just telling me stuff like this, like about any random profession that you may have, and it was coming off the top of his head. So I would definitely recommend his mentorship and everything this guy has to offer, because his mind, he has a brilliant mind. A lot of people, I don't know whether they don't believe in themselves or they don't have the mind capabilities to think outside the box like you do. So I definitely commend you on that. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
For sure.
It's arrogance, bro. It's not even
Kanye talk.
It's not. No, I'm saying for the people. People are arrogant. People think that everything is a scam and that you don't know what you're talking about. I could literally give you the play right now. I gave you the play, but are you gonna run it?
I mean, I don't know about others,
that's the
but
thing.
I know that I'm listening.
That's what I'm saying. So you either gonna fall into that part. Are you lazy? Are you arrogant? Are you stupid? Most people fall into that lazy and arrogant phase. They're like, oh, he don't know what he's talking about. He's not a millionaire yet, right? Same thing that they did with Kanye. They didn't know that he was on his way. So the shit he was saying is like, yo, bro, all right, watch me. Just watch me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell people. I'm not as cocky, but I be like, yo, bro, I made $500,000 in 2 years, bro.
Since you started this.
You know, I started this 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Drop a bomb, because that's success talk.
And I'm not even where I want to be yet, because I haven't I haven't started marketing on my gram as much as I want. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really cultivated I ain't gonna lie, I've been lazy too. So I know this stuff because my mentor is like, all right, but why you haven't did XYZ yet? I told you to do this, this, and that, and you haven't done it. So I could tell you that most people are lazy, because sometimes, you know, when I'm talking to my mentor and he's talking about how he got Lamborghinis and McLarens and all this shit, I'm like, damn. Like, I'm really not that far from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really talking to people like, yo, you the GOAT, Tone. Like, no, that's the dude right there.
You still got an example, you know, of what you want to get.
And that's what I try to tell people, that you need mentorship. You need to, because the thing is, we live inside of dimensions and realms, and if you don't bring things into your realm, then you don't know what that looks like, right? So 100%. if I've never touched 5,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 or 250, right? You're more than likely never gonna touch that amount of money, because you've never seen it. You've never seen entered, never been around it. It's never been in your realm before. You gotta bring these things into your realm. So you gotta hang out with people that got money. You gotta hang out with people that got nice cars, so that you can see that it's fucking it's realistic. It's in arm's reach. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, because I know I could ramble, it's like, you don't want to hate on anybody that's close to you, bro. Like, anybody that's next to you that's doing an amazing job, if anything, you want to stay with that person, because you know what that tells you? It tells you that God's right around the corner. He's granting blessings right next to you. Right next to you. So when your man's is coming up with bread, or your man's bought a house, or he got a new car, guess what? God's right there saying, yo, bro, you next. But the second that you start to envy, the second that you start to be a little jealous, and you start to contemplate, why it's not me, that's when God pushes
the blessings away.
That's when God pushes away. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to congratulate your mans, and because God's right next to you, and that's what happened for me. You know, when my mans was all scamming and getting money, and I was popped, and there was, you know, I was fucking working 9 to 5, paying for studio time, and they would kind of throw me a couple dollars, like, yo, here's for studio time, but they spend more money in the club. Things like that for me was like, all right, bet, I can't wait to get on. I can't wait to get right.
For your turn.
You know what I'm saying? I can't, and that's what I did. And I always say this: everybody gets a turn, and then you don't know how you're gonna get it, because I would never tell you, you know, 10 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago, even 2 years ago, that I'll be making this much money, doing this. This kind of just was something that worked, you know. But again, like I told you at the beginning, guys, you gotta fail so much so that you can figure out what works, right? Because we learn through damage and we learn through experience.
Hell yeah, for sure. Drop a bomb on that.
All day.
That was fire. Yo, the reason this shit is so vital is simply because everybody watching right now is probably sitting at home, can't make ends meet, lack of motivation. You know what I'm saying? Just a ton of things or a ton of excuses just stopping them from getting to where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? So use that motivation. Like my man said, never hate. You know what I'm saying? Never hated, never waited. You know what I mean? So all that being said, if you see blessings, people getting blessings around you, wait your turn. Stay down until you come up. You know what I mean? I think that is due. No, but keep learning. Keep your head down. That's fire, man. Yo, what you saying?
Yeah. So, just for you guys to understand, if you guys are at home, you should be taking notes, right? Because note takers are money makers, right? So you wanna be here taking notes and finding out what you can do in order to become successful. And I don't know what it is that you guys are good at, right? But whatever it is, someone's a millionaire at whatever you're good at.
That industry.
So whether you're a rapper, whether you do lashes, whether you eat crab legs, whether you like chairs or you do carpentry, whatever you do, just think about whatever you do, there's a millionaire behind that industry. And what your job is, you got to follow that person, create a plan, and then execute the plan, right? Because I'm going to be real with you. Right now, people don't want to see an old man in a Lamborghini. They want to see a young person in a Lamborghini. right? I did this thing yesterday, right? Where I said, I want to see how much of my friends follow Little Baby, and then I want to see how much of my friends follow Jeff Bezos. Right, so I went to
as a social experiment.
Yeah, just real quick. So I went to my mutual friends. Right, 22 people were following Jeff Bezos. 257 were following Lil Baby. Jeff Bezos, the richest man in the world. Nobody cares what he's doing because he's 58 years old. He's not wearing gold chains. He's not flashing a Lamborghini. He probably got a Lamborghini. Right? But he's not flashing the Lamborghini. It's not on his gram. You can't find it. Lil Baby's in a Lamborghini. He's coming out of private jets. His life looked more exciting.
Right.
He got way less money. Way less money.
Money.
Jeff Bezos could spend Lil Baby's net worth in Walmart.
Mad times.
And still be chilling. Right? But why they not following Jeff Bezos? Because they don't want to see the old man in a Lamborghini. He's not exciting. Right? And that's when I started to look at that yesterday. I was telling my man, Carl, I'm like, this is what it's about. People want to see you get money today. They don't want to see you rich at 60. We 30. So what the process is, gotta get that money now. Learn how to get that money now. So that, boom, by the time you're 60, let your son stunt. Now your son is 20, 30, stunting in the Lamborghini. Generational wealth was created.
Generational, you know
what I'm saying?
wealth,
So,
major key.
That's the shit that I do on my spare time. I do social fucking experiments in the crib.
This guy's making so much money. He's out here doing just random. Yesterday he wakes up like, yo, I want to do a podcast.
I'm a little fry in this shit, bro. There's dudes that's really getting to it, bro. I'm a little fish, bro.
In a big pond.
I'm super duper humble. The money and that shit that I have now, bro. I swear to God, bro, I cherish it. I'm thankful for. I'm grateful for every opportunity that was provided to me, man. But you know, I don't want to neglect the fact that I work super hard and I read more than the average person, and I'm super smart, and you know, I'm looking to impact as many people as possible. So
nothing's by luck. I mean, the way it seems like, you don't come. The thing I think that's most important, honestly, is that you don't come from a different background. You know what I'm saying? You don't come from a silver spoon in your mouth. Exactly. Like you don't come
know the same people.
Exactly. Like you don't come from, you know, high upbringings and just happen to make a living. You really come from the bottom and you made your way this way. You made it to this point. You know
roach and rat infested hybrids, bro. I never forget, bro. I caught 12 mice in my crib, bro. 12
one day? What you mean?
In like a week, bro. I think I caught like 24 in a month.
He had the scoreboard up like,
bro,
wait, we just got another one.
I just kept, I had to roll, bro. I swear, bro. It was
nasty living.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's where I come from. So
that's blessed, man. You seem super blessed and super happy, and I love it. I love the energy. I love the energy, and keep thriving, man. Listen, I'm gonna definitely leave all the links and everything that he has to offer in my bio, in the description, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have a way to contacting Tone and get into his Discord and however he does business. But I definitely recommend it just off of the strength of the conversation we had on and off air.
Even if you don't, guys, I don't want anybody to feel like you have to. Even if you don't, let's just say that I want you to start somewhere, right? Like just start. You know what I'm saying? Start now, figure out the rest later, right? Just go read a book. You know, you can read Rocket Fuel. That's what I was telling my man right here about. You can read How to Win Friends and Influence People. You can read Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, Outwitting the Devil, right? There's different books that you guys can read in order to just create a different mindset and then start to capitalize or try to monetize based on whatever you're doing. Because I know a lot of you are like operating small businesses, whether you guys are doing lashes or doing hair, or you guys are doing nails. I see a lot of people doing nails now. Yeah, you know, or you guys are rappers, or you guys are creating a podcast. Like, there's literally money in everything, right?
More than one, because I think that's one of the major takeaways that I get from you is like, it's not just one way to get money. It's multiple ways of getting money in that same
But
way.
I always want you to get started, right? So the first way to get, you can't do multiple things at one time. No. Right? So I want you to get started. And after you get started, figure out one way. Because the other ways are going to come.
Right.
And if you can't figure out another way, just contact me.
That's
and I'm going to show you how we can make you a lot of money
on the spot,
you know
in less than 5 minutes. You heard?
We're going to do it on the spot, right?
That's fine.
Another thing, Rich, real quick, if you guys do have a business, you guys want to look into ClickFunnels, right? Follow Russell Brunson, right? Follow Myron Golden, follow Nehemiah Davis, follow him 500, right? You want to follow people that have active funnels, so that you can see how to upsell and how to downsell, right? So I'll buy a product from Nehemiah Davis, and I'll do a small ticket product, like something for $100, right? And then I spent $100 just to walk through his funnel, right?
And I've been there too.
Not necessarily for the product, right? The product, it could be whatever, right? But I'll walk through the funnel part so I can see, all right, why he's doing this. All right, he's a millionaire, so he's probably doing it. I'm going to just do this, right? And that's kind of what I did. So like I said, it's all about dissecting and following what other people are doing, right? Because the wiser you become, the more money you make. It's all about formulating a plan.
Wow. Yo, this episode's been so informative. You mentioned ClickFunnels, and it's something that what's crazy about that is I never really gave it. I've seen ClickFunnels before.
Yep.
Right? I've seen it before from, like you mentioned, Nehemiah Davis and 500. I've seen it before, but never.
You didn't realize.
I realized it in my mind. Like, yo, I should be doing that.
You want me to tell them what a ClickFunnel is?
Real quick. Go ahead.
All right, so just real quick, guys. ClickFunnels is basically a website created by Russell Brunson, which was utilized to upsell and downsell customers, sort of like the movie theater. So it's called movie theater selling, right? So when you go to movie theaters, they ask you, hey, do you want popcorn? And then you're like, yeah, let me get a medium or let me get a small, right? So if you got a small, they'll up you for 25 cents for a medium, 50 cents for a large. Same thing with a soda, right? Then if you buy popcorn, they also know that there's people like to put sugar in their popcorn. So, hey, do you want to put snow cone? What's that shit called? Snow caps, right? Do you want Raisinets, right? Or do you want Sour Patches? They know that people want these type of things, so they offer them, right? This is what ClickFunnels is about. So it's basically like, all right, you offer a course, right? So if you have a course, boom, do you want an ebook with that? Do you want mentorship with that? Right? Do you want a 15-minute phone call with that? Right? Same thing with Amazon. When you buy something from Amazon, at the bottom it says frequently bought together. None of the shit in there be frequently bought together. You be like, how is this even in there, right?
All this shit is premeditated.
No cap,
when you're going
right?
through these motions on these websites, all this is premeditated. They put in this.
They put
to
in there for you to
gravitate
sell it. Yeah, they want to sell you on something. They want more money. How do they make all right, last thing, bro. I gotta just tell this. You make more money by having more offers. Literally, right? If I have a table full of mad shit, I'm probably gonna make more money than a person that only got 2 things on the table, right? Because you got 2 things on the table, you can only sell 2 things. But if I got mad shit on the table, I can sell mad shit, right? And it's the same thing. You need more offers. That's it. So when you have a business, your job is to create more valuable offers. You can't just put anything up there. You want to have valuable offers, shit that people be like, damn, I don't even mind. $50? Ah, that's a steal. Let me get that. Right? So when you start doing things like that, people start buying. They're not even gonna read the ebook. Most of the people don't even read the fucking ebook. But you know why they buy it? Because they get into motivational phase. It's like, fuck, I'm gonna buy the course, I'm gonna buy the ebook too. It's only $30. Right? It's like when you're gonna sign up for the gym. When you sign up for the membership, you start buying shorts. You in there, you start buying t-shirts, then you buy a water bottle, then you buy some protein.
Set and only make it for a week.
You ain't even use the protein. You know what I'm saying? You don't need none of that shit, but you on motivational mode. So motivational mode takes you to that level of, I'm gonna just start buying mad shit. So that's what ClickFunnels realized. They realized that everybody that joins or goes through a funnel goes through a motivational phase. That's why they're and when you're at the motivational
psychological
phase, you're spending more money because you want more success. You think that the success is gonna come based on every dollar that you spend. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that was.
I hope that made sense. For you
that
guys.
makes mass. Yo, it's just the mind blowing of like. Because a lot of times we may see this and we become very blind to the ads, right? Because they're in front of us. Commercials been in front of our TVs since forever. And never do we actually put effort into buying ads or click funnels and stuff like that can help us with our small business marketing, right? And you're just like, yo, this is no brainer, right?
Bro.
This is a no brainer to you, but yo, a lot of people.
You need commercials, bro. Crazy. Super Bowl. You need to be able to watch these and break them down. Everything is about dissecting. You want to look at the multimillionaires and the businesses. Like, think about it. At the Super Bowl, I think it's probably like $1 million a commercial. Why would they spend $1 million to be on a commercial
and be seen
right?
for
like people are this is like a big thing now. Like commercials, like people remember. I remember the Coinbase commercial. You know what I'm saying? Coinbase never had a commercial ever. Why did they have one during the Super Bowl? They wanted to create a new traction to Coinbase, right? And you know what they did different than everybody else?
What's that?
They created a scan code, bro. And they put the scan code on the fucking TV.
On the commercial?
On the commercial, bro. So that when you scan the TV code, bro, the fucking you get the access to Coinbase, bro. It was crazy. Never seen some shit like that before.
On the TV.
But
damn, how long so the QR code was on the TV the whole time because you gotta have time to scan
the QR codes on it. It was like you know when your TV's off and it's just like shit bouncing around. Like, it was like that, bro. The QR code was just bouncing.
Smart.
And it was like I think they had it for like I would say like 20 seconds, bro. And it was just like Coinbase, and
you was just struck. I was like, yo, that's genius. You looking at it from a different level.
I knew that QR code shit. I knew that was the future. When I was in Dominican Republic, they had like the whole COVID shit before us, and that's how you scan the menus. Before it was out here, right? I was in DR. They had this shit in the resorts. So I said, you know me, I'm a stock nigga. So I started looking it up. And I seen Zebra Technologies is behind it. I'm like, Zebra Technologies? Who the fuck are these guys? Because they gonna finna blow up if DR's here. They haven't even got this shit in America yet. I started buying mad Zebra Technology. That fucking stock started shooting to the moon. I'm making a shit ton of bread.
Wait. So Zebra Technology was the company behind every QR code?
I don't know if it was
at the time.
But I know for the technology base, the patent base, they're associated with creating the patent to the QR code.
Got it. So they got it on lock. Because if you got a patent on it.
They had it on Smash.
And
the stock went to the moon, bro. I'm telling you, because like I said, I went into the spot. And I dissected. I gotta know who the fuck is behind QR codes. You know, I go to Google, boop, boop, comes up Zebra Technologies. Put that in the back burner. Now I found a stock that not a lot of people know about. No one really heard about it, and now it's just shooting to the moon. Why? Because I was there first to the party. So that's why I say you gotta dissect shit. You gotta see what's going on.
And is that how your brain works? Like everywhere you go is just always like
everywhere I go is. Everywhere I go is marketing. Everywhere I go is business. Everywhere I go is an idea. Everywhere I go is information. I just put it in the back burner. That's just what I do, right? Like I found out about your mixer, your vinyls. You know what I'm saying? I go to place to ask questions.
Yo, shout out to Tone, man. This guy got one of a kind type of mind. Yo, I definitely, I feel like I should need you here for like a part 2 or something, man. I feel like the podcast coming soon. I feel like that's gonna be like a mind blowing experience.
Sure.
I definitely give you kudos. Like I said, everybody that's interested in signing on to his mentorship, I'll definitely leave all the information in his description and all that good stuff. To get in.
Yeah, you know how little baby do like 200,000 a show? Yeah, I'm 5,000.
So, like I said, appreciate you coming in, man.
Good luck, brother. I appreciate it.
This should be like one of a kind type of episode. A lot of business talk, and like I said, I definitely would love to have you on the second show, just because you have so much more to accomplish. I feel.
Yeah.
And you know, sky's the limit. You've been doing doing your thing, keep doing your thing.
Likewise, bro.
My man made $7K today. You heard?
Yes, sir.
Just out here regular kicking it, just doing his thing. Yo, God bless, man.
Thank you.
Keep shining bright.
Yo, this show is fire. Everybody tap into my man.
Appreciate you.
I love this shit.
Appreciate
you, bro.
Thank you. We the West. You already know, y'all.
All day.